not. She ran without paying me.
And then what did you do?
I dragged her by her hood.
Now, back in the day, it used to be snitches get stitches. Y'all are snitching on yourself? All right, welcome back to another episode of Claire here. Thank you so much. We are discussing the incident that happened with Jada Amora. Hopefully I'm saying her name right. A hairstylist who basically ended up dragging one of her clients. Before I get into that, I really want to let you guys know that I post videos 3 times a week. Don't be shy. You can watch them Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I do specialty episodes Tuesday and Thursday, but just want to remind y'all because I was like, wait a minute. They be watching the Monday and Wednesday episode and they just disappear. I was like, I have that Friday for you. But definitely for sure. Thank you guys so much for your support. And any topics that you want me to talk about, definitely leave them in the comment section below. Okay, so basically let's talk about the incident. Let me paint the scene. So Jada Amora has been doing hairstyling, I want to say since she was 15. She's 18 now. So basically she's an entrepreneur who essentially went viral on TikTok from her story time about having an incident where someone didn't pay. And, she talked in detail about it. So, going off that hype, a lot of people went to her. And I've checked out some of her stuff. She's decent. Like, to me, like, we love to see it. I love to see a Black entrepreneur. But this is the incident that happened. So she had a 15-year-old client, which to me, I was like, I didn't want to read anymore. But okay. Once she said 15-year-old client, I was like, okay. She's 18 and she's 15. Like, that's her peer. Like, they would have been at the same high school. That was already giving me like red flag. But anyway, so the deal was that she was going to Cash App her, but the 15-year-old minor ended up Cash Apping it to the wrong purchase. So, Jada is going into, pretty much survival mode where she's like, you know what? And so she pretty much dragged her to the door. And it's seen on camera, which, like I said, I tried my best to not take an actual photo and put it in my video today because it is a minor. You guys can look it up. You can look the story up. But it shows her violently dragging her to the door. And I just feel like there were so many steps that we missed. Like I said, this is all alleged that she sent it to wrong Cash App. We don't know if she was trying to run off on the plug twice. There was another thing that she was like, okay, well, since the Cash App didn't work, let me go to my car. So that's when Jada proceeded to have that violent reaction to her. I just feel like we gotta give some grace. We'll talk about that solution at the towards the end solution. But we have to give grace in these situations. Like, I know it's so quick. And like I said, I promise you, that was the mistake that Gen X did to us millennials that I don't want to continue. Like, Gen X and baby boomers have amnesia. I call it convenient amnesia. Apparently, they just woke up one day and knew everything. They never made a mistake. They never did anything bad. That's how baby boomers and Gen X walk around. And I truly feel like it's really disheartening to have that type of raising, because then you feel like you can't make any mistakes. And that's not the worst. If that's not the worst sentence ever, is to feel like you can't make any mistakes. So I feel like y'all need to go back in your time machine and remember of being 18 years old. You feel me? Like, I remember being 18 years old, and I know I would not have enough sense to I remember the anger I had, I just had a lot of anger at 18. I was very angry 18-year-old. Just knowing that I was pretty much set up to fail. There was a lot of resentment there. So I had like this just anger in me, so I remember being 18. A lot of people out here don't remember. But so update, the 15-year-old client's family is not trying, but they already pressed assault against the minor charges, which, like I said, like, this is all allegedly, but she's pressed charges against her, which, honestly, I knew was going to happen because it went viral. Like the local news was playing it, and then like the national news was playing it as well. You know, I feel like once you get to that virality, something has to be done, because either one, you know, respect your gangsta, two, to get justice, but number three mostly is the fact that, you know, because there's such visibility on it, that you can get more than what you wouldn't have got. You know, like there's been plenty of times where a case that they weren't going to get a lot of money for, once it got into the public eye, it started getting more money. But definitely for sure more to come about that, but we'll have to see on the story, because like I said, everything's alleged right now. We don't have any proof. So second part is the current state of the salon. So y'all know I do hair. Clear hair, but I do hair on occasion. You have to pay a lot of money, sorry, because I want to teach you how to fish. I do not want to give you salmon tonight. So I have it where the way I do it is where I have the client, number one, I screen my clients a lot. The ones that personally come to my house, I screen them heavy. Like I make sure I've known this person minimum 5 years before I bring them to my house. I know, crazy, but I have to know you for a bit, okay? I do not do kids unless the parent is present, or unless the parent has given written permission, like on a text message or email. That's the only time I will do that. And then I also, you know, confirm with the parent, like an open line, hey, I do have, you know, Ring camera. You can here's a temporary login for an hour. Like I make sure it is a safe environment, but I am gonna charge you a lot, okay? Nothing too crazy, but I can say I've had like a good fair share of clients, and I've charged them for a bit. I've charged them a couple of C-notes for me to do their hair. So I get it where like you're running your own business. Like I'm looking up here because I'm trying to think how to nicely say this without cursing, but you're trying to just get your money and go. Like you're not trying to, like you're just trying to get your money and go. Like you're not trying to start any problems with anybody, but people will try it. Human nature, like, it's very easy for people to try it. Like, that's why I actually have it where, like, you have to pay me before, unless I've known you for a very long time, you have to pay me before I even do the action. And then if it's wrong, if you don't like it, I will give you your money back. I'd rather have it be that way compared to the other way around where, okay, I do your hair and then you pay me. Absolutely not. Because doing hair is labor. It is labor, okay? But the current state of salon, like I feel like a lot of us has graduated from UTB University and we have not gone back to our alma mater. You know, like we have like a lot of us are starting to realize that we can do our own hair, you know, but for the few that are still going to the salon, it can get a bit pricey. So my thing too is just that I feel like social media is tied into this as well. I know, you and that phone, but I feel like social media is tied into this as well, because you see a girl get a new hairstyle, you're gonna be like, okay, I need to get this hairstyle. Because honestly, like if I could keep it above with y'all, I never wore any extension or weave till I turned 19 years old. Like my mom was very much like from high school, middle school, you can't do nothing, you got to make it work. And that led me to the creativity that I have in my hair now. But I had to make it work, okay? Like I had to make it work. There was no extension or anything. We weren't allowed to wear extensions at all. So I feel like, but then again, we didn't have social media trying to tell us that we wasn't up to date. Now, like social media is a constant reminder, which I have a video of that coming up, social media comparison, as well this week. So like social media has made it where like you can know off rip where you stand. And I was like, well, dang, like you can know off rip where you stand, like how you're faring against everybody else. And I like, it can get to you, like psychologically it can get to you. So I feel like she knew she did not have the money for this, but she also knew that she was 15, so she thought she could get away with them and them being like, oh, okay, well, I'm a kid, they're not going to charge me. I was like, listen, like some of these people, this is their livelihood. Like when I do hair, it's on the side. It's to basically take care of groceries. Like, okay, well, I just did this girl's hair, for example. I did this girl's hair for $300. Now groceries covered. You feel me? Like it's just one of those things where like I really want y'all to know that it is their check. Like you know what us black people just in general, you mess with my check, you mess with my emotions, okay? But yeah, I just feel like the current state of the salon, like it's either we're doing the salon ourselves or we're going to a trusted friend. But like overall, like it's not where it used to be. Like I remember like going to the salon on Saturday with my mom to get a relaxer and being there for 8 hours. but just enjoying the talk, you know, staying in a child's place, but just enjoying the environment. I remember reading magazines, watching a movie. Like, it truly was fire, because like we would get away, like my mom would grab me and we would get away from the boys for the day, you know, my dad and my brother. So it was just really relaxing, you know, like she would not leave me in the house with them and she would just take me with her, and it was just really relaxing. Like, it was just like to be around women. It was just true sisterhood, just positivity. You know, you learned about a lot. Like, the hairstylist was talking with my mom, and then we're conversing as well. Like, it was just really nice. Like, I can't say I miss it. Like, that was one of the things where I kind of like, it sucked. Like, once I became natural back in 2014, I was like, dang, I'm never gonna have that experience again, because I know how to do my hair, you know? So I can't say I miss it, but I definitely miss that part. But the next part we're going to be talking about is basically the solution. First things first, make people pay up front. I know human nature cannot beat decorum. It can't. I'm sorry. It won't. Like, there's a reason why, no offense, but there's a reason why you put a down payment on a car and a house. They don't trust you, and they shouldn't. Okay? And they shouldn't. Like literally getting my car, like when the underwriter was basically looking for everything to, you know, grant me my car, is basically saying, if you can't pay this, what else do you have as a backup to pay it? Like my 401k, you know, savings account. Like, they want to see, like, what else can you do to subsidize, or what else can you do in placement of this payment? Like, I truly feel like you need to pay up front. Like, I have a photographer who I did a photo shoot with, amazing photographer, where he has you pay $50 up front, no matter what the total could be a $2,000 photo shoot, which I think is stupid, but it can be a $2,000 photo shoot, it can be whatever type of photo shoot. He makes you pay $50 up front, because he wants to see if you're serious or not. And then as you get closer, you start making more. All this money amount goes towards your total, but I like the fact that he still made you pay that percentage up front, because there has to be some rhyme or reason, some level of rules. Like, humans are innately selfish. I'm sorry, they are. By nature, they're selfish, which is good. Like, for example, you need to be selfish when it comes to food, because you need to feed. If you're just like, okay, every time you eat, you just give all your food away to everybody, you will never eat. Okay? So it is good to be selfish in that aspect in survival, but humans are innately, they're just selfish, you know, just truly selfish. Truly selfish. I just feel like there needs to be some type of payment. Also with Jada, you know, just, you know, as a big sis, I'm not auntie age yet, almost, but as a big sis, first things first, do not implicate yourself on camera. Like, I know everybody on TikTok is like in your ear saying, yeah, girl, that you drag her, dog walker, girl. And they'll move on to the next person once you're arrested. Okay? You assaulted a minor, like, allegedly. It's only a matter of time till they arrest you. I ain't gonna hold you, little sis. I ain't gonna hold you. They will. All right. It's just, there's something to be said about how people let the internet, like, pretty much direct their lives. Like, back in the day, I'm not trying to hold y'all for too long today, but back in the day, social media took a backseat. Like, social media was something you did on your downtime. Like, it was like, oh, okay, let me see what's going on, and then you go enjoy your life. Like, that's what it used to be back in the day, you know, and I'll talk about that more in my comparison video, but like, it used to just be a side thing. Like, I remember there was this one time when I was at the club in 2009. Damn, I've been here for a minute, God willingly, thank you. But it was back in 2009. I remember I was at the club, and I was just like, oh, did I leave my phone at my apartment? And I did. I didn't even know I left my phone at home. I didn't even know I had my phone. Like, I left my phone at home, and I was outside. Okay, I was outside in that new club. I didn't have my phone on me. Like, that's how much fun you have. Like, from the moment your foot steps into the building, you're dancing on the toilet, in the closet, you know, like waiting in line. Like, you're dancing from the moment you leave your car. Like, no one's on their phone. Like, it was literally like, that's why I truly feel like millennials and older Gen Z, like, I feel like our timeline is elite. Like, I truly feel from about 1985 to about 1995, those 10 years made some of the greatest people I know. Not even including myself, just some of the greatest people I know from 1985 to 1995, because like, we really enjoyed life to its fullest. Like, there was no like trying to get any admiration or acceptance through social media, because like I promise you, like with Jada's gonna see how people turn on her once those charges get through, alleged charges get through. They're gonna see how they turn on her. So my solution is next time, do not say anything. Just take an L. Like as someone who has been a content creator for May is gonna be 5 years. Like as someone who's been a content creator for this long, like sometimes you're gonna take a lot of L's, okay, before you truly get off the business. Like Starbucks failed so many times. No one wants to drink your coffee when we have Dunkin', you know, like Starbucks failed so many times, and now they're at the point where they don't even count money anymore. They weigh it, okay? But I don't know. I put on here, I put that they're both children, you know. I give them a lot of grace. 18 years old. Like I said, I was not the best person at 18 years old, and I definitely was not a good person at 15, you know. So y'all are expecting a lot of maturity out of someone who has not experienced life yet. 18, you can't even drink yet. Like you just got the right to vote, and you expect this person to have common sense. They're a long way from that frontal lobe doing, but I truly hope that both parties, you know, take this as a learning lesson. The 15-year-old, you know, do not go anywhere without mama or dada. I don't know if they have them or not, but do not go anywhere without them. I don't care how trusted this person is. If you are under the age of 18, do not go anywhere without your parents. There is a reason why you're supposed to be your guardian, and they're supposed to be your spokesperson. And then with Jada, my thing is like, you could have literally used this opportunity with you before you dragged her. But you can't post her face. She's a minor. That's illegal, by the way, without the parents' permission. But could have took this as an amazing opportunity to, I don't know, make a little dance or song. Oh, if she don't do it, I'm a dog walker. Like do like a little dance, you know, make fun of her, like indirectly make fun of this little girl. And like turn that into a dance or whatever. Like, you know, make it positive and you get some views from that. Like, but dog walking her, now you have assault on your charge. You can't even open this business. No one's gonna give you a loan. Okay. But don't forget to subscribe, share. It's Claire here.